Hello everyone, my name is Alex Gomez and welcome back to my channel. On today's video we are going to be sculpting Sylvie from Loki. If you're new to this channel, please like, comment and subscribe. And hit the notification bell to be notified when I post a video every Friday. So let's get to it, guys. So I started with a simple sphere and then I kind of carve out the eye sockets and the eyes, and then I carve out a little more. I duplicate the sphere of the eyes, I cut it in half, zero mesh it, and then I duplicate it, and then I give the shape of the eyelids. Then I move it a little bit more, make some work around the eyes, and also start shaping a little bit where the cheekbones are and the eyebrows. Make the mouth, the nose, and give a little bit shape of the nose in that area. Then I mask the upper lip so I can build up the lower lip and still keep no detailing but generating a little bit more of a better shape. Then I paint the eyes, and I just poly paint and I just kind of give it 3 different variations of colors. Then I mask the eyebrows, where I smooth out zero mesh and keep smoothing until I have a better shape, and then zero mesh again. I create another sphere to add the hair and the strands as well. The strands I modified it with the bend curve tool. Then I extract again to make the eyelashes. So the upper and the lower eyelash, I do the same process. I mask on the forehead, I turn off perspective to make the Loki crown, I'll say. And then I zero mesh. So every time that I move and kind of change the shape of it, I zero mesh until I am happy with the shape. So it's pretty much mask, extract, zero mesh, and zero mesh until you're happy. Then I create the sphere, and in the sphere I use the bend curve, and in the bend curve I bend it to get the shape of the horn. I modify it with a big brush stroke of the move tool, and then I subdivide it and I create with the pinch tool those hard lines. I duplicate my horn and then I cut the front of it just to create that piece that merges the kind of crown to the horn. Then I kind of move it. Then I will duplicate it and modify it to give it a shape that is missing the left horn. After that process, I'm gonna work in the top part of the front part of the crown. In this case, I just mask, extrude, Dynamesh, and I thought that I was gonna kind of split 2 parts to do that canal or that little dent that has in between this part, but it didn't work, so I just decided just to carve it in this way, just with the damn standard, way easier. Sometimes you don't realize you probably have the right solution in front of you, but you know, as long as you realize that there are easier ways to do it. Then I just created a sphere and I just give it the shape of the hoodie, and Dynamesh it, zero mesh it, and I wasn't happy with that, so I used that as my base, because what I did after was kind of generating that shape, but what I did was mask the outside and then zero mesh it. You're gonna see after. Then I created the hands, and for the hands I just have my standard typical hands, which I just imported, and I just cut the fingers, and I just decided to create the details of the gloves, because I am lazy for creating hands. Like it takes me long, so I don't think you guys want to go through such a long video like just creating hands. I was adding the details of the gloves in this way, but it definitely like I wasn't happy with what I was getting, so I made those separate pieces, and I didn't record that part, but those details that in that part of the gloves, definitely they were separate pieces. But at least doing these ones kind of like it gave me a reference of how should I start doing them, or where should I place them when I was done with them. Then, as I was telling you guys, I masked the outside of the hoodie, I extracted, I deleted, because when you extract you have like two different poly groups, the inside and the outside. So I just deleted the inside, and then the outside you start move it a little bit, kind of like give it the shape that I wanted to give, zero mesh every time that I was kind of like getting close to the shape that I was desiring that time. And when I had that shape that I really wanted, or that I was happy with it, I decided to use the C modeler tool and extrude all faces, all polygons, and that's gonna give us like a really nice thickness to it. And I did almost the same with the, and now if you can see that I have different polygroups, so I masked the inside polygroup and did the same process, just extract and zero mesh and start shaping it. So I could do that part, that green part inside of the hoodie. Then I decided to create a little bit more details on the hair and then add some strands. And if you see that I have more big strands, it's because I just took the original one that I had in the beginning and then I duplicated just to fill the inside of the hoodie. I created more strands so they can follow like the same dynamic flow of the hair. When I have arrayed my strands, I just mask by polygroups or auto groups, because there are different separate objects in these strands. So I auto group, then I mask by polygroups and start moving them individually. Then for the neck, I just created that part of the same process, just extract, mask, extract and zero mesh, just to create that part of the neck. And definitely it's much better to do it that way. Like it's easier when you kind of like when you extract, you're gonna realize that there's probably like three different kind of polygroups. So I just select the one on top and delete the other ones, and then I can just have a better control and then a better result when I use this technique to do those parts of the clothes. And every time that you're moving, every time when you after you zero mesh and you use the move tool, make sure that you always keep zero meshing until you get the right part of your geometry. And as you can see right now, like in this globe, in the left one, like I definitely did it different. I duplicated, or not duplicated, mirrored, and then just change the position of it. And then I give a little bit more of the cavities of the eyes, because I didn't want to have any problems in the renders using the eyes that I normally use. And I shape a little bit more. And this is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like and share this video, and hit the notification bell to be notified when I post a video every Friday. So see you next time, guys, and take care and have an amazing weekend. Bye.